Tonight on the Hawaiian Moving Company, we'll bring you an exclusive story with this preteen prodigy. Violin star Sarah Chang is coming to town to play with our own Honolulu Symphony, and at the tender age of 12, she has fans all over the world. Ryan Shimabukuro is just about the only local boy you'll ever find burning up the ice. As a former national standout, he's setting his sights on the next Winter Olympics. We'll catch up with a speed skating champ. Plus, we'll cruise up to the North Shore and climb into this puny but powerful biplane. As the most exciting and maneuverable civilian plane around, it's guaranteed to be a wild ride. Hi, and thanks for joining us for another Sunday Night Hawaiian Moving Company. I'm Michael W. Perry, tonight from the windward side, and we're about to head up to the North Shore. And then we're going to head up for the most unbelievable biplane ride you've ever had.
Hey, you got your headset?
I have it.
Okay.
And my parachute.
Parachute, which you're going to wear, and you're never going to need.
There are more different ways to fly at Dillingham Airfield than anywhere else in Hawaii. And today, Chris McDonald and Stasha Burgess are both here looking for thrills. As an airplane buff, Stasha's ridden in all sorts of aircraft. She just loves to fly. As a professional pilot, Chris has taken people for biplane rides for almost 20 years. But his plane isn't the old vintage type most of us are used to. It's actually a mini high-tech speedster that's built for fast fun in the sun.
Pit Special is the most exciting airplane I've ever flown because it's like flying an Indy car. You can't drive an Indy car on the street, but you can fly a Pit Special. Nothing beats it. You're going to love this. This is the most awesome airplane you have ever flown in.
Fast?
Fast.
Like a Ferrari.
Chris's plan today is to take Stasha on the ride of a lifetime. All she'll need is the will and the stomach to handle whatever Chris feels like dishing out. And from the front seat of this $125,000 Cloud Cruiser, she'll get a bird's eye view of the wildest blue yonder she's ever experienced.
It looks like it'd be really exciting. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I just can't wait to get started.
It doesn't take long before they're buckled in and ready to go. Chris kicks over the 260 horsepower engine that will soon have them shooting through the sky at almost 200 miles per hour.
When you start the plane, you hear the whole 540 cubic inches sitting in the front of that airplane just rumbling and shaking. The whole airplane's just raring to go. It sits there. It just can't wait to get started.
The Pitts is the most powerful, stable, and maneuverable plane available for civilian use. But before Chris heads off for the heavy stuff, he takes it easy for a mile or two.
After we take off, we go out over the beach and we give it a little shakedown. We make sure everything's okay, make sure temperatures are right, and so on and so forth, and then we're ready to go. We climb, and it climbs like you can't believe.
With a mental menu of dozens of maneuvers ready to go, Chris puts the Pitts into high gear. It climbs at over 3,000 feet per minute, can roll as fast as an F-18. And soon, Stasha's going to get the feeling this may be somewhat more exciting of a ride than she'd thought.
You don't know what to expect, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're turning the island upside down, you know, and you can't help but scream and really enjoy it. I mean, it's great.
It's hard to explain why I like doing that so much. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm an adrenaline junkie, but it's just something you can't describe unless you go do it. It's you're master of everything, and everybody else is below you. It's an amazing sensation.
They spend the next 20 minutes carving up the sky. All Stasha has to do is hang on and have fun. Chris, however, has a double thrill. Not only does he enjoy the ride, but he enjoys sharing it as well.
What's really fun about taking people up like Stasha is the fact that you get to take somebody who knows nothing about it, basically, and introduce them to a world only you and a handful of others have ever been privy to.
If you're looking for the typical serene North Shore cruise, this is not it. If you're looking for tummy-tugging, high-flying acrobatics, though, look no further than Dillingham Airfield. Cost for the ride of a lifetime, $125. The best part is they have some video gear up there in the cockpit, and we use some of it tonight. If you'd like a complete video version of what you do up there, an extra $25, we'll get that for you. And all you have to do is either show up at the Dillingham Glider Strip or call Tsunami Aviation. Right now, get ready for the Gift of Aloha sweepstakes. Your chance to be a Hawaiian host and bring some folks over from another island, or use those round-trip tickets from Aloha Airlines all by yourself. First, you send us your name, address, and phone number on a postcard to Hawaiian Host Sweepstakes, KGMB TV, 1534 Kapiolani Boulevard, Honolulu, Hawaii, 96814. Then, we call 15 lucky folks every week. They know the answer to our weekly question. They win chocolate-covered macadamia nuts. One of them wins the Aloha tickets. Grand prize, a pair of round-trip tickets to Montreal on Canadian Airlines. Okay, the question. And the answer is right here on this scenic box of Hawaiian Host chocolates. How many times do the words Hawaiian Host appear anywhere on the cover? That includes the sides.